Alright, hello people, and welcome back for more Morrow action. And I want to just take a quick moment to apologize for my volume settings. I have been experimenting around with a new setup here. Okay. Thought it froze up on me. And seemingly the trickiest part of this whole recording process is the volume settings. There's probably 10 different ways to affect the volume of all these things. There's the volume of the microphone, there's the volume of the amplifier, there's the volume of Windows as it's recording, then there's the volume of OBS, which is the program I use.
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure, really.
And of course, there's the volume of the game itself, then there's the volume of the Windows desktop, and I guess even YouTube, playing back in YouTube. YouTube has its own volume.
Welcome, Breton. Let's set aside our differences and talk, shall we?
Alright. YouTube has its own volume settings as well. So when you take all that into account, it's like just trying to get a good balance of volume settings is extremely difficult to where they all work well together. And you don't want things too loud. I don't want my voice to be too overbearing so you can't hear the game, and I don't want the game to be too overbearing so you can't hear my voice. It can get pretty tricky. I think my overall master volume of these recordings.
Stranger, my time is short. Please, by all means. I must say, I find you.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
Go ahead.
My overall volume is increased a bit, but I don't know. I don't know how to get it to where everything works great all the time. And then if I happen to move something, like my microphone, if I move it just a little bit closer or a little bit further away from me, that also affects it. But anyways, I'm hoping that it's all gonna be good, that it won't mess things up too bad. So my current quest is we've got to invade a boat, which I believe I have seen a while back. It's out in the waters up to the northwest, and I guess we're gonna go attack it. I've got to meet a bunch of knights at the docks. The only thing I don't like about it is I gotta bring my squire here. Yeah, gotta meet at the docks at sundown, which is quite a ways away. So
and hearty welcome.
Well, hello.
I gotta find something to do, unless if I just rest. I hate just resting though. That's the one thing I like about in Morrowind, as opposed to this place here in Wyrmhaven. In Morrowind, there's always things to do. I've always got 6 or 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20 different quests that I'm working on at one time. Whereas here, it's like, okay, well, I'm here. I've got this one quest, but I really can't do much of anything else. Because there's no other quests to be working on. So, I mean, unless if I just quickly, let's say, went back to actual Morrowind, but I really can't do that. Well, yeah, I really can't do that. I was gonna say, unless I did some kind of mark and recall here, but If I take a boat ride, if I take the boat back to Morrowind, then time's gonna pass. Time's gonna pass, and then I might miss the sundown deadline. Just taking a look at my different quests here. And I was just thinking about a quickie quest, but I don't think I finished Anasi. Wonder if I should have actually trained with her at least one time. I don't think I did all of her quests yet because it's still showing as active. Azura's quest. I'd have to do something right close to Hlotwad. Let's just try this one. Let's just see if I can at least locate this. Maybe not necessarily go in there, but and I can always restart the last save.
What say you?
I need to. Okay, that didn't take too long. It's still just 4 a.m. So. Alright, so supposedly a shrine somewhere here. Off the coast near Hlotwad. Given much more information than that. Sunken Shrine. Another thing I'm not sure of is whether, maybe something right there. One thing I'm not really sure of is whether or not this is a one of those fan-made mods. As far as this thing I'm doing here. Oh, this is Narmak. Oh, come on. I thought he was supposed to send me to Hlawad. Speed up the process a little bit. I don't necessarily want to go in and do that quest, but at least if I could locate it, then afterwards, when it comes time to do it, I've already found it. Gotta love this bow. This bow is so nice. Shao Ashern Bibi. So here is, it should be Hlawad. This is Hlawad. I guess I'll just do a systematic search. Although I suppose I could have asked some people. They're in Hlawad. And I don't think it's this one. I've already been in this one. Here, Asher and Abibi. Maybe I haven't. I do have I believe Asher and Abibi is a mod. But it's one that you do after Mournhold.
You seek information, Breton?
That could be it. I'll just search around a little bit anyways. But yeah, if that's the one that this is. Although, no, because that had to do with Almalexia. That Asher and Abibi one didn't have anything to do with Boathia. hoping to see something. Suppose I could just try going down into Asher and Avivi just for a minute. See if there's a shrine there to Boethia. Pretty big region, tough to explore all of it. Kind of looking for some kind of Daedric shrine underwater. Or for like, let's say, a doorway to become visible on my map. Alright, I guess I'll just go down into Asher and Avivi just for a second. I don't think I've been in there. If it's from the mod, which I believe it is, I'm 99% certain it is. If it's from the mod, then it actually has to do with Alright, yes, I have been here. Okay, but 8 a.m. Okay. Could have sworn Asher and Avivi was from a mod that I have that. You're supposed to do it after you do the Mournhold adventure. Could be another one though. Could be one that's just sounds like Asher and Avivi. I guess I definitely... Okay, Dura Rush. Okay, alright. definitely have been here. But there's no quest. If there was a quest, it would have lit up by now. He just took me around in a circle. Alright, let's see here. Go to my mods. Asarna BB. Is it Asarna BB or Ashina BB? See, now this is done after Almalexia. This person here made up a mod to kind of advance the storyline of Almalexia. Okay, we don't want the spoilers. So the main portion of this mod begins after you kill Almalexia, the end of Tribunal. So I guess after you kill her, I don't want to do too much. Okay, well, I don't want to spoil anything. I'm just, for myself or for anybody watching, I'm just trying to figure out if, see, this is Asarna BB. Is this Asarna BB? This is Ashurna BB. So that's got to be two different ones. Okay. I will be right